All right, the last program I'm going to do with you, remember you got another one after this, is multiplication. So we're going to treat multiplication like we did in elementary school, which is repeated addition. So if we would take 4 times 5, we would actually add 4 times. So let's go ahead and create our 4. And it's going to accept 2 values. Let's just put the 4 and a 5 in. Obviously, we're going to get 20. So 4, 5, good. And that looks okay. So the function recursion 4 is accepting an m and an n. And my base step, I like a REPL, but sometimes gives me a little bit too much. So, but anyways, the base step, if we're going to n equals 0, I probably should have made this larger for you. If n equals 0, we're going to return a value. Return 0. Again, I kind of put this in there. Once I get things moving, I'll play around with that base step. And then my recursive step will look like an else statement. And I'd like to see what's going on. I'm not sure if you figured that out yet. So my recursive step, I want to bring in an m and the n just to see what's going on. I'll delete this a little bit later. So let's see if it's actually doing a countdown. And then return. And repeated addition. So I'm going to take the m and I'm going to add that to R4 sub m comma n minus 1. That looks awfully pretty. Let's see what's going on. Bam. So looks like it ran. Looks like I have this countdown. Looks like it ran 4 times. Probably the 5th time because of the exit or the base step. Now I got to see if the answer works. So remember that this is returning something, and then this is really now the answer, the return. So 20. Looks like it worked. So again, if I would have put like a 1 in, you notice I would be off by 1. Or if I would have put this in as a 1 and this is a 0, I'd be off by a step, even if I would have put this in as a 1. So this base case is kind of tricky. So when you look at it, you think, oh, how did I get 17? Well, that's 4 plus 4 plus 1. Or I think previously I showed you how do you get 16? Well, it's added that 4 times. So maybe take this down to 0 and we should get the right answer then. I'm going to take off this print so that way it just gives me an answer. Bam. Now, you're going to do a program. And the program you're going to do is a power program. So let's see if we would raise like 3 to the 4th power. That's going to be 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81. So that's the program you're going to be working on. Let me know if you have problems. And what you're going to do is you're going to turn in this URL. So and I can actually see, I can actually run everything. Can't change anything, but I can see what you did. So you're going to turn in this URL. Good luck. If you have problems, email, make a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Bye.